as a result of trauma doesn't make you not be accountable for it. So to awaken is to say, okay, I can accept this, I'm aware of it, and I'm going to be accountable, and I'm going to make adjustments, and I'm going to acknowledge the Black woman, and I'm going to teach my daughter different. I didn't know any better, but when you know better, you do better. See, the awakened man, that's how he begins to think. And so this message will not be offensive to men who are awakened or awakening. The movies are doing this because they know, they study through divination and the many different mediums and truards and different sorcerers that they have, that they seek and they consult with. They know this is the spiritual current, the divine feminine, and you combine in there a specific type of indigenous bloodline lineage. There's access to things that you cannot get access to any other way. And for those who do not begin to see this and acknowledge this, and for those who still want to ignore the fact that even Malcolm X made this observation, okay, and how unprotected, unloved, neglected, and abused the Black woman has been. If you cannot see that, you will hinder your progress in the spiritual awakening that is happening. And I don't care who disagrees with this, because I feel this in my womb space. And why would I allow my womb space to speak something so strong unless I knew that it was a fact? Such a fact that the Capitol, White House, the structure is that of a dome, which represents the womb, the most powerful country in the world, sends out its laws and decisions from something that is a sacred geometrical match to the womb. And it uses the phallus, the monument, to cast out that energy through the apex of the tip of the phallus. It's a combination of sacred geometry and sex magic that is used for America to be the most powerful country in the world. And as we see power shifting and America falling apart, they have once again fell back on depending on the energy of the Black woman. This goes all the way back to the beginning of religion and the ancient Sibyls and the Mama Watas, these seers, the prophetess who they consulted and went to before they made certain laws and legal decisions. It always falls back on the indigenous woman because of the ancestral coding. It has nothing to do with racism. I don't even want to use that word. This is deeper than that. This is spiritual war. So you must realize that in the maritime law, we represent being in the womb of the matrix. That's why so many words when you go to court, there's a docket. When you dock your boat, it's a dock. All of these words. So we're swimming. We're the egg and the sperm, right? And the capital, Washington, D.C., are the ones that write the laws of the natures that we must follow. No different than within a woman's body, the laws that her body is going to follow as the baby is gestated. So you see the recreation of as within, so without, as above, so below that they use. So imagine what happens if we begin to honor the womb space for real, not how Hollywood and the church have used the Black woman's spiritual current flow to use as a foundation to build things on, but like really in an honorable way. Man, I hope you hear this. Can you imagine the change in the type of nation that can be birthed from acknowledging the woman in her womb as being literally an incarnation of source creation